Halo, jumpa lagi dengan warkore channel. Bagaimana kabar kalian semua? Saya harap tetap baik-baik saja, tidak kurang suatu apa dan terdapat segala urusan dan rezekinya. Amin. Pada video kali ini ada sepasang bule yang akan mencoba makanan Indonesia, atau lebih tepatnya makanan pinggir jalan Indonesia. Mungkin begitu. Kalau dilihat dari judulnya sih bikin penasaran. Dan langsung saja kita menuju ke videonya. Let's go.
Hello, selamat siang. I'm so excited because we're going to try something that is very popular here in Indonesia. I think it's an East Javanese delicious treat. It's a giant pancake. I'm not going to give too much away because you're going to have to see it for yourself. In the previous video, we went to the modern side of Jakarta, and now we've come to some of the older streets, and this is where we're going to find the most traditional, local, and delicious food.
We're actually strolling through one of the little neighborhoods here closest to the restaurant, and it's actually pretty quirky. These are what some of the traditional houses look like here in Jakarta. Lots of colorful graffiti, quite a quiet neighborhood as well. So I'm very interested to see what this little dessert tastes like. I'm so excited.
Hello. 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 We've said this in every video so far. The people in Indonesia are so friendly, and honestly, we just love walking down the street, meeting everybody, greeting everybody. Hello. Everybody always greets you, and they always have a smile. Hello. Okay, this is where we're going to try one of the most delicious treats I think we're ever going to have. It's called Martabak Mentang, and we're going to tell you a little bit about the name and the origin of this when we get inside. So follow me. Ah, this is what we want. This is where we're going. Okay, this is it. So look at all of these options. Ah, thank you so much. We can sit over here. So if you see up here, this is all martabak, but in different varieties. So let's look at a menu and try two different versions. Thank you.
Kok ada martabak merah ya? Jujur saya baru lihat kali ini.
Oh yes, this one. Yes. So it's chicken and egg. Okay, can I have one? And then can I have the red velvet? Just regular. Regular is okay. Thank you so much.
So he's getting our batter ready, and he's actually pouring in some red food coloring, and it's going to make it that vibrant red velvety color. I'm so excited to try this. And as I can see, he's got like a flat plate that's on fire right now. I love how they make each one individually, super fresh, and he's gonna make it in front of us right now. So he just poured in our glorious vibrant red batter, and he swiveled it around his hot plate, and it looks so crazy. It actually looks insane. This is like a pancake that I've never ever seen be so red before.
After he's put it in there, he's now leaving it to cook and bake on the inside.
And then on the
Keren ini, mereka bisa martabak manis dan martabak asin.
And he's doing an interesting maneuver where he's got two flat spatulas and he's whipping the oil on top of the pancake, and it's frying underneath. So it's quite an interesting technique that I've never seen before. Whoa, our pancake has just come out of the hot plate. It is piping hot and super red. I can't get over it. And he's about to slather on a big slobber of butter. Whoa, it's melting. It's instantly melting. And now he's putting on the cream cheese. Whoa, look at that dollop of cream cheese. Oh, it just keeps going and going. On top of the thick layer of cream cheese is a huge but generous amount of Oreo. I didn't realize how big it would be, and to top it all off he's adding in some condensed milk and put some butter on top.
More butter.
Even more butter, so it's got that like really shiny top layer. Wow, look at the delivery of it. That is insane. This looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you. What have we gotten ourselves into? Oh my goodness. This could feed like easily 5 or 6 people. I mean, how are we going to eat this?
It's like a 10,000 calorie meal. Did you see how much cream cheese and butter he put on?
Okay.
Dijamin langsung kolesterol ini.
Oh, and that's only one.
Whoa. Terima kasih. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Terima kasih. Thank you.
It's like bigger than 2 hands.
2 hands. It's so big, I can't even explain to you. It's like 10,000 calories.
We need to run home.
Honestly, we're gonna need to do a couple marathons to run this off. But you know what? No regrets, because I am so keen to tuck into this. It is honestly very, very heavy. And if you don't know what martabak is, it's basically a sweet, massive pancake that's actually grilled flat with obviously some batter, and then he added in some red food coloring for the sweet one. So the sweet one is martabak manis, and the savory one is martabak telor. So I think this is like a dessert overload. Oh, it smells absolutely divine. Like it literally smells like a giant red velvet cake. And then I can't help but get the aroma of this one. And if I can just like can you feel like how crusty that is? And it's just filled with like that shallots and egg and a bit of chicken, and it's like that crusty, kind of like a spring roll smell. If I can just lift this up. This is the tiniest piece I could find, and it is still overloaded with ingredients.
And Chef says I need to have this giant piece on the corner here.
And it's probably going to taste super rich, but it's got a very thick pancakey on the inside, and then as you can see, the crust is quite thin.
Look at all the cream cheese on this side. Look at all the Oreo sticking out. It kind of looks like a cake, and it feels weird to hold a cake in your hand like this. Is this how you meant to eat this?
I have been waiting for this. Yee, I'm so excited. I'm finally trying martabak in Indonesia. That's special. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is unreal.
It's incredible.
I can safely say this is the best dessert I've ever had. By far. Whoa, you've got goosebumps.
I got goosebumps from cake. From a pancake.
It is very, very rich. Like all I can taste is that massive dollop of cream cheese.
Overflowing with flavor. It's all the flavors coming out.
Like if I could just show you this crispy little filling. This is the outer crispy layer. Crunchy. I love that it's red. Like it's a bit outrageous that we got the red velvet one as our first try.
When you bite into this, it is just an immediate sugar rush.
I think people could very easily love this, and that's why it's so popular. Whether you have a sweet craving or a savory craving, you can cover all of those in one place. I feel like I've been waiting to try the savory one more, because I think you might notice the difference in Dev and I. Dev's more of the sweet guy, and I really love savory dishes, so I'm very excited to try this. I'm gonna take one very generous bite of this. Obviously on the sides we've got a few extras that we can add on. So we've got some cucumbers, some shallots, and some green chili. And then we've got, I think it's soy sauce and then like a sweet chili sauce. But I'm going to try it without the extras first and see what I think about it. But all I can see on the inside is those green shallots and the egg and obviously the chicken.
It's a lot crispier than it looks, and it kind of just falls apart. It has this kind of flaky outside.
I'm gonna wait for that crunch.
Absolutely delicious.
This hits a savory lover in the spot. Dare I say that I like the savory one more than the sweet one? I don't know if a lot of people like the savory one, but I really do.
But every bite you get a little bit of the onion, a little bit of the chives, and all of those spices and flavors are mixed together.
I want to taste it with a bit of sauce. I think it's a soy sauce.
Is this the way?
Yeah, that's the way.
Is this the way? This is what you need to do. Okay, I've got it drowning in soy sauce.
Maybe I'll try a little cucumber on top. Why not? That saltiness, that crunchiness, and the juiciness is just extraordinary. And I think this is one of my favorite things that I've ever eaten.
I think I should have this whole one to myself.
No, no, no. You gotta share with me. It's so similar to something that I've tried before. And I feel like South Africans have a dish like this that they make at home, like for breakfast, where they mix the green onion with egg and normal onion. Here comes the very, very important question. Which one is your favorite?
I think the savory.
Ooh, mine is also the savory one. And I think it's just because we like the savory taste more, whereas like the sweet one feels like more of a special occasion. But I definitely would order it again.
Okay, so we're about to pay for this, and the red velvet martabak was 100,000 rupiah. Is this correct? Oh, that one's yours. Oh, okay. Thank you. So the red velvet was 100,000 rupiah, and then the savory one was 85,000. Thank you. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Thank you. Kasih.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have to admit something. It was so much that we couldn't finish it, so we have to get a takeaway. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We are so full, but what an experience. We got to try martabak for the first time.
I'm so glad, because I've been wanting to try that for ages, since before we came to Indonesia, and now I know what all the hype is about.
It was very, very big. I think it was worth it for the amount that we received today. We are so full, but if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And don't forget to leave us a comment, subscribe for more adventures, and we'll see you in the next one.